ask, are parents letting their kids get too out of control? Depends how tired I am.
yes.
We're going toe-to-toe on this one.
Yeah, although I think the audience has voted. It's 100-0. A new article in the New York Times actually says, don't be so hard on parents. Kids have as much right to go to nice restaurants, travel on planes as, well, the annoyed grown-up sitting next to them. Unless, of course, you're the annoyed grown-up.
We have two very special guests joining us today. She's a hilarious comedian, and he is just magic, a best-selling author and a dad. Everybody welcome Michelle Buteau and Penn Jillette. Show everybody.
Yeah, look at this.
This is the first man ever.
This is what it's like, my people.
I could eat off his head. I could eat off his head.
How's it looking up there?
It looks good. Looks good up there. Looks good up there.
I'm sure a lot of the audience members ate off his head.
All right, Mister, you've got two.
I do. I have two children. I have Moxie and Zoltan.
And
called Z.
Moxie Crime Fighter.
Her middle name is Crime Fighter.
Okay,
Yeah.
might be the coolest now name I've ever heard.
Well, see, that wasn't my choice. And everybody says, you know, Penn named his daughter a crazy name. But my wife does not have a middle name. She hates middle names. So I said, what's the middle name for our daughter? And she, with a lot of obscenity, of course, because it's my wife, said, I don't even know your middle name. We don't even want a middle name. And then our piano player at the Penn and Teller show in Vegas said, why don't you just name her Crime Fighter?
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I had a novel in which I said from now on, call me a crime fighter. So she said, okay, you want a middle name? You got a middle name. It's Crime Fighter.
It's kind of fabulous.
Well, I figure
she's a superhero.
When she is busted, when she's 16, and note I say when and not if, she'll be able to show her driver's license to the police officer and say, we're on the same side, sir.
Right.
My name is Crime Fighter. Well, that's it. The little Moxie Crime Fighter.
Her first name is Moxie, so Moxie. Does she have Moxie?
She does.
And do you let her get a little out of control?
Well, you know, there's two things that are always true in the history of the world. One is that things always are getting better, and two is people always think they're getting worse. So as people get older, it always looks like younger people are going crazy, but I always think the kids are all right.
Yeah.
Everything. The kids are all right.
What do you think?
See, I don't know about that. I think sassitude for the young ones are at an all-time high. I mean, let's talk about it. Toddlers and tiaras, 16 and pregnant, teen mom, Jersey Shore, honey, boo-boo. I mean, not only are they acting crazy, they're getting glorified with their own TV shows.
But you have any information that's not from TV.
Well, have you ever
A lot of times we do studies without being on TV.
I have been on a flight, and I feel like I can't do the third-person mommy conversation anymore. Mommy said be quiet. Mommy said be quiet. No, the girl in the back of you that you were kicking her chair said be quiet, okay? It's too much. I mean, even you know, the royals can't keep Prince Harry down. Like, they're all acting nasty. And I'm enjoying it, but that is not the point.
Well, that's why we have depressants. Give your children that, say it's for the flight, and they're knocked out.
I think it's changing with technology, though. I mean, kids are getting sassier and sassier and more informed. And every time you want to yell at your kid, they can just videotape it, put it up on YouTube, get a bunch of hits, and be on Good Morning America the next morning getting interviewed by you guys about what they did wrong.
It's our fault. Quickly, as a live performer, somebody rolls up with a kid who's starts acting out.
We have children. Well, you know, we don't like to get children under 5 at the show, but we sometimes do in arms, and I think parents handle them very, very well. I mean, we have children who seem pretty well behaved on our show.
Not the kids, the parents.
They seem to handle them fine. I mean, occasionally there'll be a squall from a child, and the parent usually runs out with them. I think there's fine parenting, at least going on in Vegas. I don't know about the rest of the country, but there's fine parenting in Vegas.
There's a lot of great behavior in Vegas.
All right, you can see Penn and Teller live every night in Las Vegas at the Rio. You can listen to Penn Sunday School Weekly Podcast, Michelle's podcast. It's your journey. Boom! On